we go. What is up, all of you beautiful people? Welcome to the Class vs. Crass Gaming Podcast. I'm your host, Jason Lapine. Joining me is the crassy one, Sean Long, RGT85. Are you smelling your fingers, sir?
No, I think I have I think I had graham cracker on my face.
No, you just got beard. You got a lot of hair.
I think there was some graham cracker too.
Maybe. You ever think of growing out the Moses beard?
No, I when my beard gets long, it gets very itchy and like curly, and I can't mess with it.
I think you need to oil it. As someone who's not a beard guy.
Yeah, people tell me that, but like I don't let it get that long usually. Like Easter was the longest I've ever had it, and yeah, that was it.
I want to see your bottom face bush match your top face bush one day.
No, that'll never happen.
All right. If it's your first time joining us, welcome to this Sunday night Class vs. Crass weekly podcast. It's a 1-hour podcast where we talk about all sorts of wonderful video game stuff. Tonight we're starting officially a new segment with What's in Your Kitchen, which is a little snack segment. We're going to be talking about what we're snacking on, as well as what you guys in the chat, what kind of drinks, what kind of snacks you got for the podcast. Then we're going to get into what have you been playing. That's where Sean and I share our gaming experiences from the last week. Then we get into some headlines tonight. Specifically, Nintendo Labo is our big headliner. And then we get into the lightning round. That's where we take user questions, topics, we break it down, we have some fun with it. And overall, though, the important thing is have fun. So grab a drink, grab a snack, make yourself comfortable, because we're going to be talking about what is in your kitchen, man. What are you snacking on tonight?
Honey graham crackers, Acme store brand.
Really? You have an Acme brand in the USA?
Acme is the grocery store that I go to.
That's all you got?
And soda, of course.
Of course.
I mean, I had a sandwich when I woke up from my nap at like 7:30.
So is this your morning right now, or is this your afternoon or your evening? Like, where are we?
All right, so let me just break down my daily life. Like, I wake up usually around 12 or 1. I work for like probably about 4 hours, and then I take a nap until like 7 or 8, and then I stay up till like 6 in the morning.
Oh shit.
When I hear the birds chirping outside of my bedroom, I know it's time to go to sleep.
So as a YouTuber, is it more advantageous for you to be awake at night?
I mean, it's kind of, I feel like my brain works better at night anyways. Like my head's more clear, you know, you go outside and, you know, it's, even though you're in the city, it's like dead quiet. It allows you to focus on stuff. And I could just get more things done. And plus, a lot of my YouTube friends that do YouTube full-time as well are on the exact same cycle as me. So, yeah, so like we'll just be, you know, acting like fucking idiots until 5, 6 in the morning, and then, you know, everyone just goes to sleep. So, yeah, I mean, it's just, it is what it is. Like, if I need to wake, like, I went to breakfast with Spawnwave I went to breakfast with Spawnwave on Wednesday, and like I had to be up at like 8:20 because we were meeting at 9. And like I tried so hard to go to bed early, but I couldn't fall asleep till like 5:30.
Oh man. So forever wondering what YouTubers do during the day. They're sleeping, they're hibernating. Over on my end of the kitchen, I'm actually going for healthier options now. We've got some cucumbers here in the wonderful Hercules plate. I think that's a Burger King's plate. Sticking with a banana and some tea. Because there was a little bit too much double chin in that last video, so you gotta watch the double chin now. Gotta go on the healthy snacks, if you know what I mean.
All right.
You know, not all of us can grow a beard to hide it.
Are you saying I have a double chin?
Don't you?
Not really.
Really? Oh, you got double something. All right, what have you been playing? Actually, hang on. Wait. This I forgot to check the chat. What's the chat snacking on? We got some ginger ale from Agent Iron Cat, Pepsi. A lot of soda drinkers tonight. Burrito, Sergeant Crack with the burrito. You know, I tried some. You'd probably never try this. Some, what's it called? Like vegetarian protein or something. Veggie protein burrito.
Yeah, that sounds good.
It actually is really tasty. Tastes like beef, but it's cheaper. It's cheaper.
Huh.
That's
Interesting.
That's the reason you do it, because you save $1.
Yeah, that's fair then.
All right, we got some grilled barbecue pork chops, oven baked potato. Man, this sounds really good. See, this is starting to become one of my favorite parts because I just love seeing what other people are eating. Root beer and peach pie. It's an interesting mix. And then we got some ramen by Vidian. Vanilla cream and cola. Pork roast and rice aroni. Have you ever made a homemade float?
Yes.
Yeah. When's the last time, like as an adult?
Yeah, I used to make them at work. Sometimes, like if we were out, like if I just wanted some dessert, I found some ice cream and I would get a vanilla Coke and make them.
That's good stuff. All right, enough about food. Video games. What have you been playing, sir?
A lot of stuff. Wild Guns Reloaded.
Well, oh yeah,
was a big game that I picked up last week. Eternal Edge. I still haven't finished it, but I'm still playing it. Kind of got everything got kind of delayed a bit because I got a review copy of South Park on the Switch, so that embargo goes up Tuesday morning. So I have a lot of work to do. That's probably all due tonight.
You got the Ubisoft hookups, huh?
They have a very simple press site,
Oh.
and you just go on there and ask for shit, and they'll look at like your channel and what you do and see if they like you. I didn't get Far Cry 5 from them. I did ask for that, but I did get South Park, so maybe I'm on the up and up. Been playing that. Playing some Genesis stuff for a Genesis clone that I reviewed yesterday. And I bought some really expensive cardboard, and I found out that I didn't really like it.
That's a shame to hear. I really want to hear more about that.
I mean, the variety pack seems like the better thing.
I mean, that's the feeling I'm getting as well. So, obviously, hold your thought. We're gonna get into Nintendo Labo in a second. Anything else you've been playing?
I think that's it. I got a code for some other Switch game, but I haven't accessed it yet.
You know, speaking of that, I've been getting a ton of Switch codes in my inbox without even asking, and I don't have.
That's what happens to me, man. It's rough.
And
literally, like every game that comes out, they're like, "Hey, we think you'd like this." It's like, "Hey, you just want me to talk about it on the channel."
exactly. I don't have time to review some of these, so I'm gonna give one away right now because why not?
What's the last game I just got?
I'm not sure if this one was a game. I got Brakes. Brakes are for losers.
I don't think I got that. I got some flying game. What the hell is it? Skies XD or something? What the hell? Like, this is like one day of email. There's so much crap.
Yeah. Here, hang on. Let me get you guys a code for you guys here. What do we got? Whatever I can find first in my inbox, it's gonna be yours. I might need more time for this.
I'm still trying to find this game that I'm supposed to look at. When the hell did I get it? Couldn't have been that long ago. Paid cooperation. Jotan codes available for Switch launch next week. I don't have time for Jotan right now.
All right. I can't find a Switch code real quick, but it looks like I can find it.
I've got so many Switch codes, but I can't find them.
You mocking me, or are you saying you do?
I'm mocking you.
No. I get Steam codes. Steam codes are easier to find.
Yeah, I don't know why I get Steam codes. Remember that time I reviewed a Steam game? Oh, wait. Never have.
It's a slippery slope. You really should be careful about that.
Late Shift. I got a review code for Late Shift, which is another FMV game.
Oh, that's right. I got in another. It's in my other inbox. That's why I can't find it. I got this one. It's like some horror game or something.
That's not till the 26th though, embargo. So that's good. Maybe I'll do Skies of Fury XD. They're an independent game studio in Toronto, Canada. Illumination Games. You should go see them.
Really? Like, I'm opening these emails that say like your review key inside, but it's not in here. So I'm just trying to remember. I'm just searching. Sorry guys, won't be much longer. Bear with me. Here we go. Wait, how old is this? The 9th of April. Okay, so the embargo is lifted on this.
What's the game?
The Bunker?
Oh, I reviewed that.
Is it good?
It's an FMV game.
Right, yeah, that's the one. Yeah, is it good?
It's not bad.
Okay. So
The story was decent enough. It's like a movie.
All right, so we've got a American code for the Switch. If you guys want to have a shot at getting the Bunker, simply say, oh shit. How are we gonna give this? First person to, what do we got? We got 32 viewers. First person to pick a number that I'm thinking of between. I'm gonna write it down so you guys don't think I'm cheating.
Cheating.
I am not cheating. Do you know how hard it is to find paper around here? Man. What do we got? What do we got? I'll use one of my business cards. All right. A number between 50 and 80. And I've got the number written right here on the back of this card. So first person to get that wins a Switch code for the Bunker. All right. Let's be talking about what we've been playing. You did your bit. I did not do my bit yet. I've been playing Breath of the Wild again. I'm just hunting some dragons right now. And what else have I been playing? Did a little bit of Nintendo Labo with Bill Nye. Got to hang out with him a little bit.
That's fun.
Yeah, he's not as fun as you would think in person.
Well, he's just a weird old guy.
I mean, he's very kind of eccentric on the. Oh, we got a winner, Inglorious Bastard, with the number 62. There we go. Ooh, I gotta be careful with the information I'm showing on that card. So Inglorious Bastards, if you can reach me on Twitter or you send me an email at lapinjason@gmail.com or hit me on Facebook, anything, I will send you that code over to you. So yeah, played some Nintendo Labo. What else did I play? I feel like I played some more stuff, but it's not coming to me. I got back into Hearthstone. I'm slipping back into the Hearthstone addiction. That's where I'm going. So there's a new expansion that comes out. It's really dimensioned well. Like, you haven't tried Hearthstone, have you?
I don't play card games.
Yeah, that's fair. You've never like played Magic or anything like that, right?
No.
So the way they do it, if you care about it, I don't care if you don't care. Anyways, the game hooks you in because, like, so you got these seasons. So every month is a season, right? So you can rank, and then at the end of the month you re-rank. Like, you kind of drop rank, and then you have a month to rank again. And like, you have daily quests, and those daily quests can give you gold, and then with that gold you can buy packs. And the game stays fresh because, like, you'd think, oh, if someone's been playing for, let's say, 5 years, they would have all the cards and they'd be good. But that's not true, because if you play competitively, only the last 6 decks, so that's like a year, 2 years worth of cards are usable. And every year they rotate out 3 decks. So that's what happened this month. They just rotated out 3 expansions out of the standard meta. So yeah, it's fun again. I don't know. It was exactly this time last year that I really got into Hearthstone. I'm falling into it again. So hopefully I don't.
That was early. I heard something about seasons, and I'm thinking to myself, cards and seasons, that makes no sense, and I kind of just toned you out.
Point is, it's fun. What I like is I often like to like just grab a coffee and I play a game or two. That's pretty much what I do. I feel like there was so much more that I'm missing that I've been playing, but nothing's.
Did you play any indie?
No.
Keep on playing indie.
I did not play any indie. I want to get Firewatch, actually. Next weekend, I'm probably picking up God of War and just hermiting for the weekend, and I'm gonna play that.
Yeah, I'm picking that up after South Park. After I'm done with South Park.
Do you watch South Park still?
Yeah.
Okay, so the game's probably charming for you still. Like
Oh,
for someone who hasn't watched the show in 20 years, would they enjoy the game?
The game is still good. Like it's a fun action. I mean, if you like that style of humor, if you don't like that style of humor, it's not a game that you're gonna enjoy. But the writing is very good so far. The gameplay is very fun. It's fun to go into. It's kind of like I equate it to Simpsons Hit and Run. Like Simpsons Hit and Run was so special because it was the first time you were in Springfield and you could just, go wherever you wanted and see all the places. Same thing with this. You're in South Park. You can go to all of the places that you see in the show and all the spots and stuff. And the gameplay is, it's a standard, as far as the combat, it's a standard turn-based RPG with a few different elements. It has like a grid system. But yeah, I think it's a great game.
And it's turn-based? Battle?
Yes.
Combat? Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. I might pick it up. What else? Oh, yeah. You were talking about Simpsons Hit and Run. I saw that you were talking on your Facebook page. Why did you want specifically the GameCube version?
Progressive scan.
Meaning?
Because I have that. I have this, which is you plug it into your GameCube, and then you run an HDMI cable through it. And if it supports progressive scan, which is the highest definition that the GameCube emits, it looks really good.
Oh, okay. I see.
That's why I wanted it. Plus, I like the GameCube controller.
Makes you realize just how many, well, you probably know this more being in the retro scene. There's just so many games that are just not accessible. Like, I wanted to play God of War 1, the old ones, the originals. And, there's no way to play it aside getting an old PS2 hooked up.
Yeah, because that great backwards compatibility of the PlayStation 4.
Yeah, small applause to Xbox for knowing what's up with backwards compatibility. They're really owning it there. Yeah.
I'll give them credit.
Yeah, they're doing a good job. Okay, Nintendo Labo. Let's talk about it. You don't like it. What'd you do wrong? Did you even build the robot?
No.
Oh my god.
I tried to.
Can we see your product?
No, it's over there. I made the visor.
That's it. You couldn't even make the box.
No, it takes so fucking long. The piano takes everything takes a long time. There's a few things in the variety kit that are pretty easy.
The Toy-Con.
Yeah, shit like that. Like, I don't know. I didn't realize it would be quite as in depth. And I feel like there's a couple things that they could have done to make it more streamlined. I don't feel like it's very streamlined, and it's not. A lot of people say it's like Legos or a puzzle, but it's not, because Legos are a puzzle. Your end goal is to complete it, and then you're done with it. So if you want to work on it for 5 to 10 minutes, whatever, you work on it for 5 to 10 minutes. You go about your life. You come home, and maybe you work on the puzzle some more. You very rarely will complete a puzzle in one sitting if it's an exorbitant amount of pieces. But with the Labo, it's like you want to complete it because that's not the end goal. The end goal is to actually play with it. And I just feel like it's like that carrot dangling in front of you, but it's a little too far away. And I made a video on it just about the robot kit, basically saying, hey, this shit takes a long time. It's pretty frustrating. You might not like it. And Jesus Christ, of every Nintendo fanboy in the world, that video's got like 1,000 likes and like 700 dislikes. And it's just like, what the fuck is wrong with you people? Like, I literally say nothing negative about the actual thing. Like, I still think it's pretty interesting. It's just not for me. And that's okay.
So you literally just gave up. You didn't you just gave up. Can you go through this day? You woke up.
I woke
run
up.
Run us through it.
There was a knock at the door, and I woke up and I came downstairs, and it was my Jamaican mailman with the Labo box, and he handed it to me, and I said thank you because I ordered it from Amazon. And so then I sat down. I went outside. I smoked a cigarette. I sat down. I turned on my camera, and I live streamed. And I was like, okay, we're gonna build this together live.
Oh man!
And then I quickly realized, that's not gonna happen. So I tried to build it for like 2 hours. I got really pissed off. I tried for like off camera for like another 45, 50 minutes, and I was just like, I'm not doing this. I have other things to do. And I put everything sort of back in the box that I could, and I put it in a cupboard over there, and it's gonna sit there until I move.
Oh my god! Weren't you supposed to get Spawn Wave to come over and help you build it?
Yeah, I ended up ripping some of the cardboard.
Oh my god! Dude, why? How?
Because I wanted, because a lot of people were asking, what's the quality of the cardboard? It's pretty much just cardboard.
Oh.
I just wanted to show that it was pretty much just cardboard.
Jeez. I haven't picked it up yet because I don't like. I want the kit, but here after tax, everything Canadian money, I'm talking about an $80 investment.
I still want the variety kit. I hope it low key. I hope it kind of flops, even though it's selling well on Amazon, so that it goes on like clearance and I can pick it up. But I don't know. I might pick up the variety. Spawn Wave actually said he was going to give me a couple things from the variety kit, but then I thought about it and I was like, well, I need the game.
Yeah.
Because. Yeah. So I don't know. I mean, 70. It cost me what, $80, I think, for this fucking thing. Whatever. Like, it's a business write-off. I have my receipt. I put it in my little green folder for next year. Whatever.
So, I haven't bought it yet, but I got to play with it. So I was invited to Nintendo of Canada's Nintendo Labo event where they asked me to come over to help kids build these things. So all these kids got to build basically the Toy-Con, which is the simplest one. It's the one with the Joy-Cons on the side and you play it like a remote control. Literally took them all 2 minutes to build it. So, that wasn't too impressive. And then I saw the controls for that were pretty basic too. You just increase the frequency and it makes them vibrate harder or less hard, and there's a camera on it, which is kind of cool. After everybody built that, then they brought out the other stuff. The fishing rod, the house, which I didn't get to play much with the house, but I wanted to try that button on the side because in the commercial they make it look so, I don't know, so pressable. So yeah, I just want to see how the cardboard reacted. So it's really good make. I have no idea how the game works for the house. I didn't get to play with that much. I got to try the bike, which was pretty cool. It looks like they're basically using Mario Kart software, but they just kind of removed all the Mario branding from it. But I think the piano is really the star of the variety kit. Especially if you're creative, especially you being into music, I think you could do quite a bit of stuff with the piano.
Yeah, I mean, people are making up their own stuff with it. It's I get it. It's interesting. It's cool. It's different. It's not for me, and that's okay. The world needs to realize that not everyone is gonna just like everything.
I'm curious though to see if you would actually enjoy the variety pack more. Like the robot, you didn't even get to play the game because you couldn't even get through the building part. So I wonder how much you would. Speaking of the robot, so the robot was also at the kids event. They had one kid strapped into it, and I was looking to see how easy it was to learn. And this is Project Robot, which is a game I saw at E3 like 3 years ago, and it still looked finicky. Like the controls, I can't speak really to them because I haven't tried it, but just seeing someone who didn't know how to play the game trying to get into it, it didn't seem as intuitive as the commercial made it look.
Yeah.
So I don't know, it's interesting. I'm pretty sure there's going to be more Nintendo Labo coming though.
I heard a rumor about that.
Yeah. But there's more than just that rumor. I realized that in the reveal trailer, they actually show a bunch of kits that were not shown. They've got this massive joystick. They've got a drum set or a drum pedal. They've got the camera. Do you remember the camera?
Yes.
From the commercial. So they have all these products that they haven't shown yet. And when you buy the variety kit, on the software, it specifically says Nintendo Labo Variety Kit number 1, suggesting there's a Variety Kit number 2 coming out. So I think we're going to see that probably announced at E3.
Yeah.
But let's talk Labo from a strategic point of view. I know you don't like it, but I think this is just
I
freaking
don't dislike it.
Okay.
See, that's the whole. All because something isn't for you doesn't mean that you dislike it.
All right, all right.
Like, that's the fucking problem with the world today. It's like you either have to like something or you hate it. It's like you can't be in the middle of it. You can't see the positives in it but still not be a part of it.
It's
like that with fucking everything.
Let's find the positives.
What's going
on?
Okay.
You didn't understand the reference, did you?
Yes, I did. Re-res.
Okay. So Labo feelings aside, how do you feel from a strategic point of view? From a company, for the company Nintendo to put this product out?
It's smart. It's a popular market.
It's so crazy. The reach that they're going to get with this product. At this event I went to, it was being put on. So there were kids, and all these kids came from a program called like, it was like a science program. What's it called? Let's Talk Science. That's who was taking care of it. And like all of these organizers and people didn't really know what Nintendo Labo was until they went to this event. So now that they've all seen it, they're all super excited. They're like, oh, this is going to be great in our classes and our workshops and our program. And I'm thinking like here we have a lot of these like summer camps that are built around Minecraft, around Legos. And I really see this market, you know, growing to encompass Nintendo Labo. And, you know, you get these in schools and stuff. Now you've got more and more kids who are being introduced to the Switch and who are talking to their parents and saying, hey, I want a Switch. I saw it at school. Like it markets itself. It's so crazy. Like this is not at all geared towards adults primarily. And, you know, we all know that. But the marketing potential of this product and this brand is crazy. It's another Amiibo, maybe not quite as crazy, but it's another, you know, product line that will do really good, I think.
I mean, you're not wrong. It's just not for me.
It's not just about you. All right, let's talk about something that's more up your alley. What's this rumor about a new Perfect Dark?
So over on the RGT85 channel, today's video, we covered an alleged Xbox One leak for E3. Supposedly all of the games that will be shown off at the event, and supposedly the final one is a new Perfect Dark game that is a third-person action game that is slated for a fall 2019 release.
Fall 2019. That's a little ways away, though.
Yeah, about a year by the time E3 rolls around.
Do you think Perfect Dark is relevant in today's market?
That's kind of what I said in the video. Like, let's look at the Perfect Dark franchise, shall we? There's been 3 games in it. The first game you had was the original Perfect Dark, where Rare was riding the high of GoldenEye 007. It was sort of an improved 007 graphically, and there was, you know, more guns and whatnot, and an original story. Then you had the Game Boy Color version, which was
what?
You know,
I had no idea that was a thing.
Yeah. And then you had Perfect Dark Zero, which was a graphical powerhouse and not much else because the gameplay in it was pretty weak. And that was a Xbox 360 launch title, and that's it. So like, I don't know. It's kind of a weird franchise for people to be very excited about. I mean, I guess there is the nostalgia factor.
Are people excited about it though?
Yeah, I think so. I don't know. Did my video get any views? I don't think I'm looked.
Like, I feel this is even more obscure. I mean, it's not a fair comparison, but like Perfect Dark is popular to the N64 Rare fan, similar to how, you know, Metroid is popular to a Nintendo fan, let's say. Maybe that's not even a great comparison, but I just feel it's such
Metroid's more relevant, though. There's been way more Metroid games. And
so what I'm trying to say is, like, Metroid is a good game. It's a good franchise, but outside of its fan base, it has difficulty growing and reaching a new audience. So that's the similarity I see here with Perfect Dark.
Maybe.
And like, you know, on Xbox, this platform, they have all these shooters. How do you make Perfect Dark stand out?
Well, make it a third-person action game.
Like Tomb Raider?
That's the feeling I'm getting. If they say it's a third-person action game, I would assume it's something similar to that.
So like Tomb Raider, but less platformy, maybe?
I have no idea. Like it's the rumors are very small.
Yeah, you scraped that off of 4chan, eh?
Yeah, because 4chan didn't accurately tell of the entire Nintendo Switch unveiling, right down to Super Bomberman R and Ultra Street Fighter 2,
Okay, like
the final challengers, 2 weeks before the presentation aired. Nope, didn't happen.
everybody was pretty much on, not everybody, but all the insiders pretty much knew what the Switch was all. What'd you do there? Oh, clever.
Bullshit. It originated on 4chan.
All right, I'll give you that one. I'll give it to you. What else we got? Dark Souls delayed till summer. Do you care?
Yes, that was one of the games I plan on picking up next month. It's going to be a nice review, $40 game, not bad on the wallet.
I feel like
And
we
then they
talked
take
about
it
this.
away from me.
Did we talk about this last week? Sounds familiar.
No, because it just happened. It just happened this past week.
Okay.
Did we have a show? Did we have a show last Wednesday? Or was that 2 Wednesdays ago?
That was 3 Wednesdays ago. Maybe 4.
Ugh, I'm not good at time.
No, you need a routine. Some people are saying, you know, it's great because now you've got room for Hyrule Warriors and Donkey Kong, which are also coming out in May. But like really, Donkey Kong, like 2D platformer.
I mean, there's actually a lot of shit coming out. Because I started to look for my my video that I do every month, where I talk about the best upcoming Switch games, and you've got let me scroll here. All right, so you've got Donkey Dick on the 4th. You've got Hyrule Warriors on the 18th. You have Little Nightmares Complete Edition on the 18th.
Oh yeah,
You have Street Fighter 30th Anniversary Collection in May. They still don't even have a concrete date for that yet, which is stupid as hell. You have the Mega Man Legacy or Mega Man X Legacy Collection 1 and 2 in May. So I mean, there's a decent amount of stuff coming.
Oh shit! I just realized Lightfall comes out this week.
Oh my god!
Thursday, and I already bought the game, so it's gonna be preloaded. I got a good deal at PAX. Pre-order.
Oh, Runner 3 comes out in May.
That's another game I played at PAX. Yeah, forgot that was coming.
I mean, it's a pretty beefy month so far. So
it's a good jump in before just before E3. Across the board, we got some good stuff.
Yeah, pretty beefy.
Mm-hmm. Why were we talking about that? Because Dark Souls, yeah. However, I don't know. You're missing. You know, it's the genre. You're missing the genre from the Switch for that much longer. I love though the way I don't know if you watch Lyle's pregame discharge on Destructoid. Do you watch that stuff constantly?
I used to when I did the tags.
I love the stuff he comes up with. Like on this past week's episode, he talks about Dark Souls being delayed. He's like, you know, all these people, they waited 6.5 years for this to happen, and there was no complaint. But delay it 3 more months, and it's the end of the world.
Well, it's just people think, you know, the console parity should be there across the board, same day release.
Yeah,
but
ideally it should. I mean, it's been really annoying, especially since the Wii U days.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what else we got? Oh, this one's your favorite. We got Castlevania, new Castlevania game announced. Unfortunately, it's for your mobile phone. You know, Konami, you take 1 step forward with Bomberman, 2 steps back with Metal Gear and Castlevania.
It's so stupid. And when is this? And people always say, "Oh, it's because mobile games make so much money." Prove it. Prove that mobile games are this bastion. Why even make console games anymore if mobile games are so lucrative?
Well, the good ones do make a lot of money.
For every success story, there's a million failures.
Yep, well said. But it's usually an easy cash grab if you put a popular franchise on mobile. It's like writing a little check to It's like writing a check to yourself. People are going to buy it because of the name, and then the game will be talked about 3 months after. Because nobody plays mobile.
Yeah.
I had someone actually tell me.
No longevity.
Someone told me, "Oh, you don't play mobile." They criticized me for it, and they said, "Well, which games do you play, or how long do you play?" I'm like, "I tried to play for more than 2 months." They're like, "No, you're supposed to only play for a week." It's like, "Oh, what? Like, oh, you're supposed to play for a week and move on? I'm not into that. Get out of here."
That's terrible.
I know, but I have a few friends though. They're really into some of these crazy guilds on mobile, like.
Guild Wars.
No, it's these games I've never heard about. It's from Korea or something. And like when we were driving to Boston, some of them in the backseat were playing, like you just saw them like tapping their phones for like 2 hours straight. I'm like, I don't know how they do it. It's not for me. But you know, they seem to like it, so all the power to them. All right, our next big less power to them. So I guess we're going to be talking. When are you picking up God of War?
Ideally the middle of the week. Oh, I just farted. Yeah, ideally the middle of the week.
All right, so we're going to be talking about God of War. Probably our God of War impressions next week when both of us have played it. Next we've got Valve acquires Firewatch Studio, also known as Campo Santo.
I'm surprised they haven't shut them down yet.
So I found this interesting. I decided to look up the history of Valve's acquisitions. And I don't understand the trend because they acquire these really tiny studios. They only shut down one, sir, by the way. They've done 3 acquisitions, according to Wikipedia, and only one has been shut down.
Okay.
So I don't know where you're coming out saying, surprised they're not going to shut it down.
I mean, what are they going to do with it? Do they start making games all of a sudden? Did I miss that?
I don't know. I seriously don't know. So they've got, do you know if you're interested, they've acquired back in 2008, they acquired Turtle Rock Studios, which, not sure what game they made, honestly. Ever heard of them?
Turtle Rock Studios?
Oh, company's most notable game is Left 4 Dead. So they acquired them.
No. I said, okay.
Then they acquired like a 2-man gaming company called Starfield Studios. I have no idea what game. And then that was dissolved, so that didn't work out. I mean, it's 2 people. Like, come on. Then finally, this year they've just acquired Campo Santo, which is the studio behind Firewatch, and soon they're also coming out with that other game.
Campo Santo.
What's their other product that's coming out? In the Valley of Gods. Have you played Firewatch? Thought you did.
Yeah, I didn't finish it though.
Oh.
Yeah,
I've added it to my wish list on Steam, so once I pick it up, I'm going to be downloading it and streaming it on this channel, because I saw Rerez play most of it.
Oh, did you?
Like the first hour. Yeah, I did when it came out. So I was introduced to the whole thing. But yeah.
Oh, were you?
Where was I?
I said, oh, were you?
I was. You ever watch streamers, sir?
Just myself.
Oh, you watch yourself? Okay. I can imagine you doing that. And finally, the last story for today is Pokemon patents super shiny.
What?
Keep your shirt on. But yeah. So now you're going to get Mega Evolved Super Shiny Pokemon, potentially.
I don't even know what that means.
I've never understood the appeal of these shiny. Do you even know what a shiny is?
No.
Okay, so a shiny is basically a Pokemon, a very rare Pokemon with a color palette swap, as far as I know. Correct me if I'm wrong, anyone who is really into Pokemon. So like instead of like a blue Gyarados, you'll get like a yellow Gyarados. And usually the palette swap is uglier than the original, so I don't even know why you would want the shiny in the first place. But yeah. So I'm guessing like super shiny is extra super rare, extra super ugly. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't Pokemon.
Yeah.
I will when the new one comes out for the Switch.
I love how you turn that into a verb. I don't Pokemon.
I mean, it works.
It does work. I like it. So RPG asks, we're getting into our lightning round very quickly soon.
I mean, it is 15 minutes.
Before we get into the lightning round, could I ask all of you, if you haven't already, to hit that like button? We have 43 live viewers right now. Let's get that those likes above 30. You guys did a great job last week. Let's do it once more. All right, Sean, let's do this lightning round.
So I don't even have the chat up.
God damn it, man. All right, so RPG asks, hey, Jay, what's that flap trap supposedly never coming to the Nintendo? Is it adult themed? So I don't think it's called flap trap.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Night Trap?
Night Trap? Oh, Night Trap. Yeah.
Night Trap was a... You probably know the history of this way better than I do.
So back when video games went to Congress for the rating system, the two sacrificial lambs were Mortal Kombat and Night Trap, because government people said Night Trap simulated rape, because there's a scene where... Can I finish?
Sure.
You're just like a fucking politician. You Facebook generation. Don't research anything. Read the headline. Oh my God, it's true.
I was just gasping. I was reacting. You were getting live reaction.
Anyways, they said that because of a scene where a girl is in a bathroom, like washing her face in a nightgown, and then the whatever I can't remember their name, but the bad guys come into the room and grab her, and somehow that's simulating rape. So Howard Lincoln, who was president of Nintendo at America at that time, was at one of the congressional meetings, and he was like, Night Trap will never appear on a Nintendo system. And now it's like, yeah, fuck you, Howard Lincoln, stupid bastard. I looked for his Twitter. I looked to see if he had a Twitter account, just so I could tweet. Yeah, just so I could troll him, but he doesn't.
Where is that guy now? Howard Lincoln?
He sold he owned the Mariners, which is why Nintendo and the Mariners used to have a tight connection. They still sort of do.
No, I thought they sold it off, didn't they?
Yeah. But they still do like promo stuff. And then I don't know what he's doing since then.
Well, he's 78 years old. He might be in the old folks' home.
I thought he was dead, and I was going to put that he was rolling in his grave, and then I saw that he was alive, and I was like,
Yeah. They don't talk about much of what he did after Nintendo. That was kind of his swan song. It's unfortunate.
Fuck him.
So that's the story. You know, I forgot two stories that weren't on my docket, but I had tabs open here. Did you see what's going on with Final Fantasy VII? I know you don't care about this, but I do. In the latest job posting, according to this story on onlysp.com, they're trying to one-up Final Fantasy VII. So it's not really a remake. It's a reimagination of what Final Fantasy VII should be, which is very scary when you consider Square Enix and what they do. So this is according to a job posting. They're trying to work on a game, quote, a game that exceeds the original. So it's not a one-on-one. And then again, the job posting goes on. As battle planner, you will be working on the game's combat system, which acts as a combination of commands and actions with the added responsibility of designing enemies and bosses and setting up parameters of the game's environment relative to the player's growth. And then it keeps going. A new Final Fantasy with action elements added to traditional strategy.
Yeah, I'm sure I'm sure everyone's gonna love that.
Like it's so stupid.
No.
If you're going to an old game or an old franchise to tap into the nostalgia or to please that audience, don't try to dress it up as something else, because you're not going to win back the audience that's supporting that. Like, it's so stupid.
Yeah, it's not a good idea.
No. I don't know. My expectations for Final Fantasy VII are just like really, really low. I know it's not going to live up to the original or to the nostalgia or to anything. So, but we're still going to talk about it as long as there's news about it. So, okay, keep going.
Yeah.
Sorry, lightning round. It's on you.
I didn't bring up the chat yet. I thought you were doing it.
All right, I don't know. I'll keep going until you caught up. From Moa. With Smash Brothers coming out this year, do you see Nintendo releasing anything else this fall, such as Fire Emblem, Pokemon? What do you think? I don't think Fire Emblem is strong enough to carry a holiday season, so I think we would see Smash, Fire Emblem. Pokemon and Smash is a pretty big combo, but you know, Mario and Zelda in 1 year is crazy too. So, welcome to the new Nintendo.
All right, so where are you on the list here? Okay. Hey Jay, thoughts on Shenmue HD's chance of coming to the Switch eventually?
Probably a decent chance.
Howard Lincoln retired much more richer than probably everyone watching this live and everyone who rewatches combined. Who the fuck cares? I'm thinking of starting a YouTube channel. I'd like to analyze politics. Do you have any advice for me? Don't.
Is that Eli?
Yeah. Politics and YouTube don't really mix.
You know, hang on, that's terrible advice. If you really want to see someone and how they're doing, go analyze Colin Moriarty's channel, because that's exactly what he did. He was gaming. He was into gaming, YouTube.
He was into gaming. He got into politics. He pissed a bunch of people off, so he went back into gaming.
Is that what happened? Is he back in gaming now?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay, well, go see what he does. I'm sure there's plenty you can learn there.
That's a good role model. If you could revive one dead franchise, which would you?
Revive a dead franchise. I would
Fantasy Star. The non-online ones.
I'd revive Chrono Trigger.
Skies of Fury, DX, the World War I plane fighter game. Will I do a review on it? If time permits. I know I gotta have South Park done by the 24th, so that's all I'm doing tonight. Maybe. How about that Wolfenstein BS? I assume you're talking about the online or the download needed. I mean, the game was so big on the PS4 and Xbox One. You know, I just think it's kind of to be expected until they get these bigger cards out there at a cheaper price. Do you have any favorite import Saturn games? House of the Dead, because it's cheaper. All Japan Pro Wrestling featuring Virtua. Bomberman's because it's cheaper.
I don't play Saturn games.
I repeat, what percentage are you in Breath of the Wild, Jay?
I am coming up on 40 big percent. The big 40. It's a slow grind. It's a slow grind. You, sir, really need to unlock your motorbike in that game. It'll it actually makes it worthwhile to go back and play the game just to get that, because
I ain't got that content.
You got more time than I do, sir. Your whole time is dedicated to video gaming. Come on.
Yes, but I can't go backwards. There's too much stuff going forwards.
All right, that's fair.
I hope E3 has more games than lazy ports. I mean, not all ports are lazy, but yeah. In 2019, do you think we'll see a 3DS successor?
No.
Hopefully not. I hope not.
No.
How are the Xenosaga games? I haven't played them since I was a kid. I played, I want to say, the first one.
Oh, right.
Or no, was it? No, I played Xenogears.
Well, that's the start of it all.
Is it?
Yeah, it has a crazy history. Because the people around it changed studios. So Xenogears was developed from at Squaresoft, but then when Squaresoft merged with Square Enix, the team left and created their own. I researched this a year ago. I might be off on stuff, but they made their own studio, from if I recall correctly, and that's where they made the Xenosaga franchise games.
Okay, so I've never played those.
And then after that flop, because they were far too expensive or something, anyway, it just wasn't working out. Something happened. I don't know if they were bought by Nintendo or if Monolith, or if they formed a studio. Anyway, then they went into Monolith.
Jack just said they make style savvy games now.
What? No, they're making what is it? Xenoblade. They're making Xenoblade now.
Oh, Monolith?
Yeah. It's the same team and director that's just been moving around, and now they're parked at Monolith Soft.
Okay.
That's a terrible history.
Thoughts on the SNK mini teas? I actually know exactly what it is, and I can't talk about it, but it's very cool. Do you get Stick of Truth when you buy the Fractured Butthole on the Switch? You do not.
Aww.
Is the video cable for the GameCube worth it? I know it's pricey. The adapter, or the HD adapter, I mean, I say yes, because it really just looks so good. And I mean, you could get similar results with a Wii, but I don't know. I just prefer playing on the actual GameCube than on the Wii, and not having to deal with component cables. They made Baten Kaitos.
Sorry for another question. Oh, sorry.
How many likes for Shirtless J? 1,000.
Yeah, my standards are high.
Yeah, the Ukes engine is terrible. Unfortunately, I don't think we'll ever see AKI engine, Aki engine, however it's pronounced, in a wrestling game again, which sucks. But I mean, you can emulate that engine to some degree. But yeah.
Look, Xenogears Remake would be super awesome, especially if they actually fleshed out the content from Disc 2 that was not properly developed. So if you played Xenogears all the way through, you'll see on Disc 2 they kind of just skip ahead a bunch of times. Like they ran out of time to finish the game.
Very true.
RGT cares.
Are they doing?
What is this?
That's my coupon code.
Aww.
And there'll be another coupon code. That same coupon code for another product coming up soon.
I want a
that
coupon
product.
code. I'm gonna go bug
service.
I'm gonna go bug Castlevania games. I want a coupon code. He was on the show. We should have a coupon code.
I know.
That guy.
I hope Smash 5 is new. It is new to the extent of it'll be a new game, but I think it will have a lot of similarities with Smash 4 because there's only so much you can do with that. Numa, yay. Numa, yay. That really should have been the code. RGT doesn't give a shit.
That's what it should have been.
That's what I just said.
You said it. I just saw it pop up.
Do
you know if Castlevania games ships to Europe?
He does worldwide.
There you go. I forgot to say my tea tonight. Who cares? But any last ones before we wrap up for tonight? Sean, where was the Genesis HD clone off of? wasn't Castlevania, was it?
No, Gamers Tech. I think they sell them on Amazon too. But if I put an Amazon link in there, people would bitch because they're like, you're trying to get the kickback if they use your Amazon link. And I was just like, it's not fucking worth it.
What's wrong with the kickback?
Jesus, everything.
God forbid you make some money in this world, you know?
Yeah. No, God forbid you make money related to video games in this world. That's the problem.
Okay. Joshua Butts asks, hey Jay, have you sold your TurboGrafx 16 yet? I have not. I just put it up on sale today. If any one of you wants to purchase a beautiful, lightly, gently used TurboGrafx 16 along with 3 games, Final Lap, something with an axe Warrior,
Legendary Axe,
and Bonkers Revenge.
Bonk's Revenge.
Clearly, I didn't play these games very much.
God.
I bought the game, the system, because I wanted to do a feature on it back when I had this show. You know what? I'm not going to release the show so I can share it with you. I teased it for like 6 months last year when I launched Hey Jay. I was going to make this show called Why It Failed. And it was supposed to be this high quality production video, but then I realized I couldn't pull it off on my own. And one of the episodes was going to be around the TurboGrafx. But since I can't do video work to the caliber that I want to, I'm scrapping it. So I don't need it anymore, so I'm selling it. Yeah. Does it have the turbo booster? Considering I don't know what that is, probably not.
Does it have AV out, Jason? Or is it RF?
It has this...
Coax. Is it a coax cable?
No, it's not. It's RGB.
No. Composite?
No, the guy
go grab the damn system.
It's a custom made wire where the guy took an RGB. Is it called an RGB? The yellow
grab. It's called composite.
Okay, yeah, it's a composite cable, and then he spliced the other wires, so you actually have to like put it on. I'll just go get it.
Yeah, like I suggested. I hate when girls have group photos on Tinder and all their photos are group photos. It's like, which one are you? It's very risky, because what if you end up liking them and it's the ugly one?
All right, so this is the cable. You see?
Yeah.
All right, and on the other end, the guy put on these pins, like here. You see that? So you can plug it into modern TVs. So here is the TurboGrafx. Look at this thing. Beautiful, isn't it? So you pop off this back cover, right? And usually it was this massive adapter you had to put in here if you want to plug into your TV. But with this guy's cable, you just need to find the PDF that tells you which pins to use. But basically you only need to connect it to 4 pins back here. And it works. I connect it to my TV. It works fine. But yeah, I don't play games this old, especially not on original hardware. So
it's because it used to be RF only, and you would have to get the turbo booster to use composite cables.
Ah, I see. So hopefully that.
So he made his own thing. It's like the Jaguar. The Jaguar was the same thing. I have a custom made Jaguar cable. I think, isn't Amazon selling Little Nightmares? I want to say I saw it on there.
Thank you, RPG, for putting our Twitter handles in the chat. If you want to follow either Sean or my own adventures on Twitter, do head over to HeyJayOfficial or SeanLong85. See, now I know what the CD drive was on it. I don't have the CD drive.
That's why you got to get the PC Engine, man.
Yeah, that's what you got hooked up with. But I didn't buy this to like necessarily plan. It was to really like feature it.
And then you could have done the PC Engine, why it rules.
Could have.
I
hadn't made it to the research stage yet. It was supposed to be episode 2. Episode 1 was going to be the Vita, and that one the research was done.
Jose will give you $20. That's not bad.
Okay, let's try multiplying that by 10 for starters, and then we'll talk. So Alan, I did play it. I did try all 3 games except the racing game. That's a lie. Okay, I tried 2 of the games because I don't like racing games. It was pretty fun. Box Revenge aged pretty well, so that was fun. The Legendary Axe was tough, but also quite enjoyable. Like, I would have probably loved these games as a kid. All right, we are at the hour mark, so it is time to wrap up Class vs. Crass tonight for all of you. Sean, what would you like to bring some attention to over at RGT85?
So we made a video today talking about the Xbox leak. Pretty interesting stuff. You might want to check it out. We've done a Gamers Tech HD, or the Gamers Tech Mini Gen HD review, which is a plug and play Genesis, or not plug and play, a Genesis HD clone console. This week there's going to be the South Park review on Tuesday morning at 12 p.m. Eastern, I believe, is the embargo. And then RGT news, upcoming games of May, Switch and PS4/Xbox One edition. Yeah, a bunch of shit. Busy week. Busy.
I want to bring some attention this week. If you had followed my messages on Twitter or on Discord, we're actually going to do a special Class vs. Crass episode tonight. I had a topic picked out, specifically exploring what happens to YouTubers who have been doing this for a long time. Where do they go beyond that? There is this wonderful article ran up that I don't have the source right now, but it was covering Pat the NES Punk, his story about he's kind of out of creative juices, wondering what to do next, kind of midlife crisis thing. So I want to explore that on this show this week. However, I realize I think the conversation would benefit a lot more by having someone who has been doing it for a while. So I have quite a few guests that I'm currently talking with to have on the show with us who have been doing YouTube for over 5 years, some up to 10 years. And I think they're going to bring a very interesting point of view to the conversation. So do look forward to that. We have 2 special Class vs. Crass episodes coming in the future. No dates yet. One is looking at the state of reviews in the industry. The other one is looking at YouTubers who have lost their creative juices. If you have any other kind of deep dive topics like that you would like to see covered on Class vs. Crass, do let me know in the Discord group or on Twitter or on Facebook. Usually for those episodes, I like to do a little bit more research ahead of time, get a few guests that can add to the show, and of course have Sean here. Sean and I are always here. And have a really good conversation about that. So if there's anything in the video game industry that you guys want to know more about, that you'd love to have different point of views talk about, let me know, and we're going to organize that for you to have a really good turnout, good show. And those things are usually a little bit more than an hour. We try to keep it between an hour or 2. So I'll leave you guys with that. I don't really have anything in the pipeline video wise, but you never know when I get inspired. If nothing else, I'll see you guys next Sunday. All of you have a good night. Have a good week. Have a lot of gaming. See you guys next week. Until then, keep it classy, or as Sean would say,
keep it classy.